welcome to Spices and More. Today I'll be sharing the recipe for Sandige huli. This is a very traditional recipe which has been passed on for generations in my family, and I'm very happy to share it with you all today. This recipe is very unique because unlike a normal sambhar, we use soaked Toordal and we grind it, and we don't use any vegetables as well, as you'll notice later. That's what makes this very unique huli or sambar, and this is made during special occasions like festivals and weddings. So let's see what we need to get started.
1 cup Toordal, quarter cup of tamarind extract, half cup of yogurt or curd, half cup of freshly grated coconut, oil for deep frying, curry leaves that are finely chopped, 3 teaspoons of jeera or cumin seeds, about 2 to 3 inches of ginger that I've julienned, a tablespoon of jaggery, salt to taste, half teaspoon of hing, half teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of mustard seeds, a teaspoon of ghee, and about 18 to 20 red chilies. I've taken both the varieties here for color and spice. We'll start by rinsing the Toordal thoroughly. Once it's well rinsed, I'm going to soak it for about 2 to 3 hours. After about 3 hours, my Toordal is really well soaked. Let's drain all the water from the soaked Toordal and transfer that into a bowl. I'm going to divide this dal into a third and 2/3. We'll use 1/3 of the dal for the sambar or the huli and the 2/3 for the sandiges. I'm dividing the jeera, the ginger, the hing and the red chilies equally between these two now. We'll use the 1/3 dal for the sambar or the huli, and the 2/3 is for the sandige that will grind and deep fry. So let's grind the dal, the red chilies, ginger and jeera. I'm not adding any water while I'm grinding. I've ground it to a very coarse mixture here, very similar to that of ambure or dal vada. Let's add the curry leaves, salt and half of the freshly grated coconut. Combine this well. And now we'll make these into small balls so that we can deep fry them. The word sandige is commonly used for a dry papad-like snack which is deep fried, but in this context these are freshly made and deep fried. Our sandiges are ready for deep frying now. I've taken oil in a pan and heating it. I'm checking if the oil is hot. It is hot enough, so I'm gently placing the sandiges in the hot oil. We'll fry this for about 3 to 5 minutes. We're looking for a light golden brown color. We don't want the sandiges to become very crispy because we'll be soaking these sandiges in the huli that we'll prepare. My sandiges look perfect now, light golden brown. So I'm taking them out and draining the excess oil. I'm deep frying the rest of the sandiges as well. Once done, we'll keep these aside and get our huli ready. Let's grind the dal, red chilies, jeera and ginger that we had kept aside for the huli. I'm adding the rest of the coconut and some water. I'm grinding this to a coarse paste, something very similar to the consistency of a chutney. That looks perfect. Let's transfer this into a heavy bottom pan, and I'm also adjusting the consistency by adding some more water. It's time to add some turmeric, the tamarind extract, jaggery and salt to this. It looks quite thick, so I'll add some more water now. Unlike a normal sambhar or huli, we don't need to roast and grind masalas for this Sandige huli, which is what gives it a very unique taste. Let's cover and boil for about 5 to 7 minutes. Our Sandige huli looks nicely boiling now. It's time to add the yogurt, so I'm giving it a good whisk and adding the yogurt and also the curry leaves. Add more water and adjust the consistency. As we're using soaked ground dal, the huli can become quite thick, so make sure you're adding enough water to get the perfect consistency. The huli looks quite well boiled now, so let's get the tempering ready. I've taken a teaspoon of ghee in a small pan and added mustard seeds to it once it's hot. Once the mustard seeds start to splutter, we'll add this to the prepared huli. We are nearly done. One last step of adding the prepared sandiges into the huli. So drop the sandiges gently into the prepared huli and we'll cover this and boil it for a couple of minutes on medium heat. It looks perfectly done now and ready to serve. It's best to let this sit for at least 30 minutes before serving and enjoy it with some hot rice as part of your festive meal. If you've liked this recipe, please don't forget to hit the like button and please do subscribe to my channel and share with your family and friends. Until next time, take care.